gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Sandy VCAL PD presents the Sports Corner Podcast.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And that, my friends,
was SummerSlam.
was SummerSlam.
That's our reaction to SummerSlam this week. It was terrible. It was terrible at its finest.
It was the worst SummerSlam I've ever witnessed in my life. And I am sick and tired of Roman Reigns.
I could think of better things that was better than SummerSlam this year. Backlash this year. Battleground last year.
Wow.
December to Dismember.
No. Okay.
No.
No.
No, I actually prefer December to Dismember than SummerSlam.
Okay.
WrestleMania 32.
All the WrestleManias that Roman has been in.
Yeah. 34 is better than SummerSlam.
30, 31, 32, 33, and 34.
Hey, 33 was actually pretty good.
I don't care. Who was in the main event, Lee?
Taker and Roman, yes.
Exactly, done.
But still, it was pretty good.
Yes.
And then it just fell down.
Mm-hmm.
But SummerSlam this year was absolutely terrible.
Garbage. Absolutely garbage. And I am sick and tired of these two wrestlers. Roman
And Charlotte.
and Charlotte. How the hell could you give the title to Charlotte? Becky is in the prime of his career.
2 months of working her ass off. And here Charlotte comes with a 7th title.
To
Tying Trish Stratus.
tying the
Tying
greatest.
the best women's wrestler to ever step foot in a wrestling ring, Trish Stratus.
You know who should tie Trish Stratus' record? Not Charlotte. Alexa Bliss. Now, I know you're going to be like, whoa, wait. No. Alexa Bliss reminds me so much of Trish Stratus. It is crazy. And
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Screw Charlotte. Screw Roman. And in fact, what happened on Raw, oh my God, they're trying to turn Strowman heel
And with the Shield of all things?
to get Roman Reigns over. They've already tried it last year.
They tried it over and over and over and over again, and it still hasn't worked.
I am sick of it. End of it. Screw Roman, screw Charlotte, screw the WWE. I am not happy at all. This
No-
is horrible.
I am not happy either. And there's been some, and you know, I showed you before the show that dumbass Simon Miller gave SummerSlam 11 ups.
15 ups.
Yeah, 15 ups.
And
11 ups more than downs.
4 downs, I
Yeah,
think.
4 downs. Yeah, 15 ups, 4 downs. That guy doesn't even know what the hell he's watching.
He thinks Roman Reigns is good.
He thought that SummerSlam was good. Every single week, he thinks Raw's good, in which it's not. And you actually said to me this week, Raw was good for once.
Yeah, Raw was okay. Hey, it was bad, yeah. I'm not saying it was a good show, but for Raw, it was okay because, come on, guys. When was the last time you seen Triple H in a segment? When was the last time you seen a defending champion? Oh, fuck Roman. Sorry for my language, but screw Roman Reigns. I cannot stand Roman Reigns.
None of us can. But you have a point. It's great that we have a fighting Universal Champion, but Roman's not that guy.
Roman's
not that guy. Strowman is that guy.
I don't even want any of those guys to be Universal Champion.
But we
It's better
still
than
want
Roman.
to. It's better than Roman, but we still need a fighting champion. Strowman is that guy, not Roman.
Yeah, I want Drew McIntyre to be champion.
Though McIntyre's one of them, yes.
But-
For the timetable tonight, we have SummerSlam, Brooklyn 4, Raw, and SmackDown.
Yes, guys. For Raw and SmackDown, Leigh is going to be in charge. And also, we also have a special guest again, Brandon.
Brandon's back,
Hello,
boy!
how are you?
Brandon's back. He doesn't, as we said, of course, he doesn't know his WWE. But I will be gone for the 2 reviews. I'll be back probably before the review of SmackDown, I hope. But we'll see. So let's get right into the news. Leigh, can you please do the intro?
Okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the 2Sweet podcast, and today we'll be going through some news, reviews, and rumors.
Hopefully rumors. But
Well, hopefully rumors, yes, since, tonight is stacked with reviews.
yes, and as well, me and Leigh have not a fantasy booking, but we kind of do. We have an idea. We have the E&L segment tonight.
EL and B segment.
Yeah, E&L and B segment tonight. But me and Leigh and Brandon maybe, we are going to be talking about the ideas of the Shield because
Yeah,
I am angry.
What could WWE do with the Shield?
Yeah.
Because
He's going to give his opinion. I'm going to give my opinion. His opinion is going to be on one guy, and my opinion is going to be on one guy. I'll do my. No, you will do your opinion first. We already know what it is. It's going to be about Dean Ambrose. He doesn't know what's mine. So wait, and it's going to be a surprise. What my thing is for the Shield. But anyways, let's get right into the worst pay-per-view of this year. So guys, screw the pre-show. We're going to start off with the main card, and first match was
Rollins and Ziggler.
And
it was pretty good. It was a great match to start off the show.
Yeah.
It was sort of like Backlash. Miz and Rollins, it was a great...
Sorry, can I say one thing? Sorry.
No, go on.
Why the hell did the F team beat the Revival?
I have no clue whatsoever.
Exactly.
Though the right decision on the pre-show was Cedric Alexander beating Drew Gulak.
I want Leo Rush versus Cedric Alexander.
Yep, this is Leo Rush's time, boy. All right, so for the main card, Rollins and Ziggler, it was a great match.
It was a good match. I will give you that.
Yep.
22 minutes. It was back and forth. Seth Rollins, I don't think he should have won, but they want to get Roman over, and they might be doing a Dean Ambrose heel turn for the Shield, but Leigh will be talking about that later in the show. But I don't like how Seth Rollins got the title. I think Dolph Ziggler should have stayed with the title, and Drew McIntyre is going to be champion. But maybe it's going to set up for Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus the B team. We don't know. So we'll see. It was a back and forth match. Seth Rollins won. I think via pinfall.
Yeah, it was by pinfall.
Yeah, it was a pinfall.
It was a 22-minute match. I say 4 stars.
I say 3.5.
Okay. The next match, the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Now, it was a fine match by itself.
Yes, it was around 10 minutes, but the finish was bad.
But yeah, the finish
As the New Day did win yesterday, the tag team champions. They kind of did like a Carmella thing.
And I discussed this. I discussed this with my brother. Why didn't the New Day win the tag team titles at SummerSlam? They would be the first team to beat the Bludgeon Brothers this year.
Yes. It's horrible, guys. I don't know why.
They ruined a really good moment.
Yeah.
Right there. Beating the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown tag team titles at SummerSlam of all places. That'd be really good.
Yeah. Alright, so guys, the next... Well, actually, no.
We have to rate this one.
This one.
Yeah,
3 stars.
Yeah, 3 stars for me. Strowman and Owens doesn't get rated.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about that. But the
1
one thing I'm going to say is, why was Kevin Owens squashed? Why was he squashed?
Kevin Owens is the best.
He's the best wrestler on Raw, and here he is getting squashed by Braun frickin' Strowman.
I don't mind Braun Strowman, but now they're going to try and turn him heel?
Yeah.
There is a rumor saying it's either going to be Strowman or Reigns.
Yeah, it's either Reigns or Strowman. So
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
but now, I'm not even going to talk about
we're
the next
not going to be
match.
rating of this match. But the next thing, why is Charlotte the SmackDown Women's Champion?
I have no clue, Leigh, and I don't even want to talk about that match. We have to, though, because that was 15 minutes.
Yeah, but it was fine on its own right as well. But the wrong woman won.
It should have been Becky Lynch. I wouldn't even have Carmella retain, but pin Charlotte. And now they want Becky Lynch to turn heel? No. WWE, get your crap together, please, because you don't know what you're doing with the SmackDown Women's Division. That match, just because of the winner by itself, I'm giving it a 3. If it was Becky Lynch, it won 4.
Yep. Actually, 2 for me.
Now, the second best, in my opinion, match on this card, and that is Samoa
freaking Joe.
Samoa freaking Joe, and the
AJ
greatest wrestler of all time, AJ Styles. Now, AJ Styles lost his frustration at the end of the match. It was kind of back and forth. Joe was talking smack.
I want to say this. Samoa Joe at the end of the match was so good.
Yeah. I don't really like the ending because AJ Styles.
But yeah, AJ Styles lost his cool. He lost by disqualification. Like almost every match tonight ended up in disqualification.
Yeah, it's like WWE were too lazy to even make a winner.
Yeah. Though, with Joe saying "I'll be your new daddy," that was the best.
Yeah. Samoa Joe wins by disqualification. I give this a 4 stars.
Yeah, 3.5. Miz and Daniel
The
Bryan.
best match on the show.
Yeah, the best match, no question needed. It was the continuation of the Miz-Bryan feud.
And please keep the Miz heel.
Yeah, Miz
Please.
heel. He's doing a really good job as a heel. And you know, my little brother lost his cool when the Miz won. Though there is a reason why Miz is a really good heel. It's because he finds a way to win.
There we go. Now it is confirmed in Hell in a Cell. It's going to be Brie Bella
and Daniel Bryan versus Miz and Maurice.
Yeah, the Miz Taraj. No, I'm joking.
Nah.
But
Though there is a little complaint, I must say. Like
that match, it's a 4.
Hold on.
For
Before I rate Miz and Bryan, I have a little complaint about this mixed tag team match in Hell in a Cell. Like, there's really no need for Brie Bella and Maurice to be in the ring.
Yes, you're right, but it was a good storytelling, Leigh. I did like it because Maurice was the only reason why Daniel Bryan lost.
Yeah.
You know? So
Hold on. 4 for me as well.
Now
the third worst.
I am sick and tired of WWE doing 1 minute goddamn match. Why the hell would Finn Balor beat Baron Corbin in 1 minute?
With the demon gimmick of all things.
The demon gimmick, yeah. And I just want to heal Finn Balor already, but I'm sick and tired of this, man. And I just want WWE to change what they're doing. This match is a 0.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Edan. This is a 0 for me as well.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy. This was an okay match.
Yeah, it was a good match as well. Yes. Nakamura won, and then Randy Orton came out and just trolled the fans like puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah, just coming down to the ring and then said, screw you guys, I'm going back. That was a really good moment.
Yeah. Shinsuke Nakamura wins by
no, it wasn't by disqualification. He won by pinfall,
sorry,
yes.
Yeah.
Though it's a 3 for me.
King Sasha. For me, that was a 3 as well.
Ronda Smiley Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. It ended up pretty quick as I expected. It ended out quickly as I expected.
You know why? They did that?
Because it's a UFC thing.
Yeah, it's a UFC thing. Rousey used to destroy everyone in like 15 seconds.
Though before the match, Natalya came out with Jim Neidhart's jacket, and that's shown some honor and respect.
And you know what should have... No. I don't even care about SummerSlam. How disgusting. You know what should be in Evolution? This stupid women's pay-per-view. You know what should be? Natalya versus Ronda.
Ooh.
Ronda should have went out there and said, "Hey, Natalya, you are the
most overrated."
Not most overrated, like the bearer of the women's division.
All right.
She keeps everything together, and should have challenged her to a match, but no, that didn't happen. They instead want a McMahon in the main event. Hopeless. Anyways, this match wasn't even back and forth at all. Ronda Rousey destroyed
it was just Alexa Bliss, exit, enter, and then armbar.
Yeah.
Though the armbar, it was like one of the most disturbing things. Was Alexa Bliss like double jointed?
Okay, I'll explain to you how that happens. Because I do MMA, you know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
When you do a armbar, your thumb has to be up in the sky. Her thumb was not up in the sky, it was flat. So it wouldn't even do anything to her. It would hurt a bit, but it's not like a full armbar that would rip her arm off. So, by the way, I give this match a 1.5.
Alright, yeah, this gets 2 for me.
Now! Nah.
We're not going through this at all. We are not going through this match.
Screw Roman Reigns.
0 stars.
0. A 6-minute main event.
It's like Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar all over again.
Yep.
This time with Roman goddamn
Damn
Reigns.
As my catchphrase, goddamn, on this podcast. Roman Reigns is the worst wrestler. I'm going to keep saying it in every podcast until they turn him heel or until they book him right. He's the worst ever Universal Champion already.
Yep. And you know what? I actually prefer Jinder Mahal's World Heavyweight title reign over Roman Reigns' run as Universal Champion. And it hasn't even lasted a week here, damn it.
Let's do a petition. Put the title on Jinder Hippie Mahal.
Yeah.
Universal Champion.
I'd rather have Mahal as Universal Champion over Roman Reigns. That's how much I hate him.
0 stars.
Yep, 0 stars for me as well.
Now, the
on
best.
to the best pay-per-view of the damn year.
Except for Slammiversary.
Except for Slammiversary and for Wrestle Kingdom and for Dominion, but for NXT.
Wow, what a card was this? And oh my
Takeover
god,
4, man. It
Pete
was
Dunne.
brilliant.
Oh my god.
From start to end.
Now, Pete Dunne, just hurry up and put the North American title on him, please. Pete Dunne is so good.
Now this was for NXT taping. You know how every week they do an NXT at like their takeover events.
Yeah.
And they do like some taping before the takeover.
Oh, was this a taping or something?
Yeah, this was a taping before the
Same as Bianca Blair and
Bianca Belair defeated Diana
Peraza or whatever.
Peraza.
Anyways, those matches don't even matter.
Yep.
We're going to talk about the first match of the actual show.
Shock
the system. Now, I hate Mustache Mountain. I'm not a big fan of them, but
Though they had a great match.
That amazing match. 18-minute war. Back and forth. Really back and forth. I loved Kyle O'Reilly in this match, personally. I love Kyle O'Reilly in general. Roderick Strong is a heel I like as well. And, you know, what a match. What a match. Back and forth, as I just said, the Undisputed Era retained their titles. I give this a 4 stars.
Yeah, this gets a 4.5 from me. This sort of reminded me of the Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch match down at Chicago. But down at Chicago, you know, Lorcan and Burch, like, they were nobodies. Like,
yeah.
They were nobodies. And here in Mustache Mountain, they were somebodies. And they went to war with O'Reilly and Strong.
Number 4. Now, I like the match. I don't like the winner.
Oh, yeah. EC3 should have won. And there's rumors going around saying that he's going to be brought up to the main roster.
Already?
Yeah, I'm not joking. I am not joking.
Hey, what is it? Like, come on.
Baszler and EC3 to be brought up to the main roster.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
This
what?
was a good match, though.
Though, good match, yes.
15 minutes. I love Velveteen Dream. Oh, my God.
And there was actually a wardrobe malfunction with the Velveteen Dream. Yes.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was a fun one, yes. Though, it's a 3.5 for me. I did enjoy the match, just not the winner.
I give it a 3.8, something around there.
Okay.
It was a good match, back and forth, just didn't like the winner. And now, as I said, Ricochet defeated Adam Cole, as I said.
No. Adam Cole, baby!
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Well, he lost.
Adam Cole. It was he lost, but it was a great match.
Yeah.
It was a great match.
15-minute war. Ricochet
And
won.
Ricochet, man, he just shows you why he's the one and only.
Yeah, I remember when I showed Leigh Ricochet, and he went crazy when I showed him the 620 splash or whatever.
630, I think it was, yeah.
630 splash. I remember I showed Leigh, and he went crazy.
Yeah, I was so crazy for Ricochet. And during his feud with Dream, when he did that flip from the ring to the stage, I was like, holy shit, this guy's incredible.
Yeah.
This guy's incredible.
Yeah, Ricochet won. It was back and forth. Adam Cole
Though
controlled a lot of the match.
There was one moment that I enjoyed Ricochet, and that's Hurricane Rana from the ring to the ring apron and onto the floor.
Amazing.
It was incredible.
I give this 4 stars.
This is a 4.9 for me.
Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
My favorite women's wrestler right now, Shayna Baszler. Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane's up there with one of my favorite women.
Kairi Sane, I just don't like her gimmick.
Yeah, the
Other than
pirate
that-
gimmick, I'm still a little confused on the pirate gimmick,
Yeah.
but still, it doesn't change her for being a good wrestler.
Yeah, she's amazing. She won the match, 13 minutes. It was back and forth. I really thought Shayna Baszler was going to... Actually, no, I thought she was going to lose. And I was right. Shayna Baszler is really good, but she's main roster material. She's not NXT material.
Yeah, no
right
question
now.
needed there. Like, Shayna Baszler, with her losing the NXT Women's title, this is telling you that she's going to be brought up to the main roster with a Ronda Rousey duo or a feud. That's what I'm
feud.
thinking right now.
So I give this match a 3.5.
A 3.9 for me.
Now,
Tommaso frickin' Ciampa and Johnny frickin' Wrestling.
let me say, hey, Leigh, you're going to be angry when I say this. This was their worst match they've had.
What?
This is their worst match they've had, in my opinion.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, this is their worst match they've had. I've seen all their matches, and this is the worst one they've had.
Now, I'm going to disagree with you. But I thought that Chicago was their least best match. Though
Really?
yeah, their least best.
I
Though-
think this one was their least best match. But it was a very good match, 30-minute war.
but
It
this match was
picked the right
beyond
winner.
crazy.
They
Yeah.
picked the right winner as well. I don't want Johnny Gargano to win the title yet. I want him to keep losing, like Daniel Bryan, and then win the title.
Yeah. Though at the end of the match with Johnny Gargano doing a knee and to Ciampa and just going to that stage 7 stuff with Tommaso Ciampa just getting up from the stage to the at the very last minutes, it was so shocked. I was left jaw dropped. I was just left shocked. Okay. I was left shocked, and Tommaso Ciampa, he deserved that win. He deserved to win that match. This was a 5-star for me.
4.
4, all right.
Yeah.
I have nothing against that, but yeah, that's it for Brooklyn 4. One of the best pay-per-views of the year.
So guys, it was a really good pay-per-view. Now Leigh's gonna do the Raw and probably SmackDown review. I probably will
Well,
be back by then.
I've got SmackDown up here, yes.
Yes, but do Raw first,
But I'm going to do Raw first, yes.
obviously.
And Edan, when you said that Raw was good for a change, you were wrong.
No. What I meant by good, I didn't mean the show. I meant Triple H's segment.
Yeah, that's just one segment.
Yeah.
One segment doesn't mean that the show is good.
Yeah, the show was bad. I was actually trying to turn you off there.
There was no way that you were going to trick me.
Yeah, I know. I always do that to Leigh. I have tricked him before. I have said there's breaking news that Roman turned heel. I remember when he believed me on that. It was funny as. But Leigh's gonna be reviewing Raw, so
But
I'll
yeah,
be back,
I'm going to
guys.
be reviewing Raw, and its show start off with the worst Universal
And
Champion.
wait a second, guys. Brandon will be joining Leigh.
It started off with the worst Universal Champion in this company's history and in professional wrestling history, and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna be a fighting champion. I'm gonna defend this Universal Champion tonight. And the first thing I'm gonna be doing is defending against a guy who never had his opportunity at the Universal Champion, and that person is Finn Balor. Yeah, you made a good decision there. And then Corporate Corbin came out saying, I'm not done with you yet, Finn. I was not ready for you. I wanted the human Balor, not the demon Balor. And then, you suck came out and saying, do you people want Balor and Reigns for the Universal title? That's what I thought. Corbin, you're not getting Finn Balor this week, but you'll be getting Bobby Lashley. Is this going to happen every single goddamn week? Now, I know that's Edan's catchphrase, but I'm saying it. Raw pissed me off. SummerSlam pissed me off. I just can't take it. Bobby Lashley versus Corporate Corbin. Didn't care about the match. Lashley won by pinfall after hitting the Dominator. And then it went backstage to Paul Heyman and Kurt Angle, saying Paul was saying that Brock wants a rematch at Hell in a Cell versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. And Kurt said Brock's not going to be getting a rematch. The Riot Squad versus the Boss and Hug Connection and Ember Moon. Do we care? No. I swear to God, WWE, the next time you're going to be booking the Riot Squad versus Banks and Bailey or Ember Moon, I swear to God, I'm going to be going absolutely berserk on this podcast. Though the Riot Squad won because of Ruby Riott, she deserves to be women's champion. No question needed. Triple H, man. Triple frickin' H. He was promoting the WWE Super Showdown that's happening down here in Australia at the MCG against The Undertaker, and he was saying a new era has begun between The Undertaker and himself. This was good. I liked it. This was the best segment and the only best thing that came from Monday Night Raw. Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler. And this match was decent as well. I had nothing against Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler. I just wished it was Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. Though, this match was fine. Ambrose won because of reversing a floating DDT into the Dirty Deeds. This was a good one. This was a really good reversal into the Dirty Deeds. Strowman was backstage and wishing Finn Balor good luck in his Universal title rematch. And it was alright. Elias versus Kurt Hawkins. I don't give a single rat's ass about Kurt Hawkins.
Why's that?
It's great to have you. It's great to have you on, boy.
Sorry.
Friend.
Sorry, can I ask, why don't you like him?
Well, for starters, he's being jobbed out.
Has
And yep. And Elias doesn't deserve jobbers.
I agree.
And freaking Kurt Hawkins, man, he's just, aside from Roman Reigns, he's the worst wrestler in this company. Like, he was spitting out bullshit on saying, hey, do you people want to see me beat Elias for my first victory? That was Kurt Hawkins.
I don't like him.
Yep.
Not acceptable.
You
I
don't
like
watch
it.
you don't watch wrestling a lot, and I can tell you don't like him.
Yeah, no, I hate him. I don't hate him. I just dislike him.
Yeah, you dislike him. Nope.
Not a good wrestler.
Alright.
Actually, no. Respect is given when it's due. He's alright, but I don't like him as a person.
Okay. But Elias picked up the win. Thank Christ. The Authors of Pain versus Titus Worldwide again. Oh my God. This is just infuriating. How many weeks have we had this?
I'm not sure.
I know, you haven't paid too much attention to wrestling. Though, I don't know how many times we had the Authors of Pain versus Titus Worldwide. And I said this question time and time and time and time again. You were on here before.
Yeah.
And you heard me ask those questions.
Yeah.
Though, I'm saying them I'm hoping the last time. Why are the Authors of Pain still stuck with Titus O'Neil? Why is Apollo Crews still stuck with him? And why is Dana Brooke stuck with Titus O'Neil? Though before this match, there was a little angle going on between Apollo Crews and Dana Brooke. And this was interesting. This could potentially lead to Titus Worldwide breaking up, and for Apollo Crews to lead a singles career. I'm hoping they break up Titus Worldwide, because I'm sick. Because I'm not only sick of this match, I'm just sick of this team. Like I'm sick with the B team, and that's coming up soon. Smiley, Rowdy, Ronda Rousey was celebrating her title win with Stephanie McMahon, and Stephanie was spouting out on Alexa Bliss being in an arm injury and stuff like that. Then Rousey put McMahon in an armbar, and then celebrated her title win with the women of the roster. It was just faces celebrating the win, and then the heels just a bit concerned for their boss.
I agree.
Scott Dawson versus Bo Dallas, and then Dash Wilder versus Curtis Axel. No one cares.
I know I don't.
No one cares about the F team. No one cares about this feud. It should have been the Revival versus the Deleter of Worlds. Though there's word going around saying that Matt Hardy is going over some injuries. And
Sorry, Leigh, to interrupt you.
no, it's okay. Go on.
I've got someone's opinion from America on my Snapchat. I can
yeah.
replay. Can I play it for the microphone?
I have no problem.
All right.
Go
well,
on.
this is his opinion. This is his opinion on
SummerSlam?
SummerSlam.
Okay, so
Homeboy that Alexa Bliss should not be tying with Trish Stratus. The only girl that should be tying with Trish Stratus is Mickey James.
ooh.
So I can't believe you just said that.
I've got another one.
Xavier does have a point there.
I'd rather have Charlotte tie than Alexa because Alexa really hasn't proven anything. She's not a fighting champion. She doesn't really do anything besides look cute and show her little biscuit butt. Charlotte constantly shows that she's dominant and she's that girl. So check your facts.
That was the opinion from an American I met.
Though he does have a couple of he does have a couple of points there. Xavier does. Is that his name, right?
Xavier, yes. He lives in America.
Okay.
I've never met him in person. I've just talked to him online. He's a cool guy. Cool guy.
Though he does have a couple of good points. I did like how he said biscuit butt. Okay, then. So, after the Revival versus the B Team singles matches, Stephanie McMahon said that, Kurt, you deserve a vacation, and making Corporate Corbin the acting general manager of Raw. I'm not sure what the future holds for Monday Night Raw or Corbin himself. I just don't know. I don't know. The Universal title match between Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. It was fine on its own rights. But did we really have to have Finn Balor getting killed by Roman Reigns? No, we don't. We don't need Finn Balor being killed by Roman Reigns. We don't want Roman Reigns to be Universal Champion. But we deserve a fighting champion. And I'm not saying that Roman Reigns is that guy. I'm just wanting a fighting champion. Though Strowman came out before Roman Reigns hit the spear, and then it was 1, 2, 3, Roman won, and then Strowman wanted to cash in, and then Shield Hotel India Echo Lima Delta the Shield came out with their old song, thankfully. And then it was just leading up to a Strowman beatdown with the Shield, trying to turn either Strowman or Reigns heel. There was a rumor that I said on this podcast before, but this is not going to work at all. This is not going to work. None of this is going to work. Having the Shield to get Reigns over is the worst possible way to get a man over, possible.
The genius is back.
For
And
SmackDown,
I just heard what you just said, Leigh. And WWE just keep doing attempts to get Roman over. Just stop.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Brandon had a friend from America on the show before.
He disagreed with your opinion on who was it?
Was it Charlotte? Was it?
Yeah, this is about Charlotte. I'll play the thing now.
Okay.
Also, do not like Ronda Rousey. Like, genuinely, I don't. went so hard. It's two different fighting styles, and I would have total respect for her. But she comes here, first match at WrestleMania, and then has her first matches as a women's title match, and then wins. And those are girls that have been sitting here for years and months waiting for their opportunity, and Ronda Rousey just walks in and takes it.
There's a few more.
He's not wrong.
There's a few more.
He's not wrong, but you can't have that big of a name like that go to NXT. I'm sorry, that's a rookie mistake. What he just said.
He's got a few more points if you want to listen.
I have nothing against it, but go on.
With Roman Reigns, genuinely, I really could care less about him. He's very overpushed.
Thank
very
you.
annoying. I think I would like him if he wasn't so shoved down our throats every week.
I'm starting to like Xavier now.
Of the show. You hear a stupid theme song every week, and it's so annoying. Raw wasn't a fighting champion at all, so I guess it's really good. Just kind of handed it as well, and that's why I think with Alexa Bliss, I'm tired of Alexa Bliss as champion because she never defends it, and she's a very boring champion. But out of all girls, I don't think Ronda Rousey should have gotten it.
I think.
Well, he's
who
not
should have
wrong.
Gotten it.
Shall I find out if he's got Facebook and you can have a discussion with
You know who should have gotten it?
I have nothing against it.
Shayna Baszler. But no, she's not in NXT. She's not. She's in NXT.
Xavier is not wrong on his points right there. Look, he has a point with Alexa Bliss. She's been quite lazy as a women's champion, though Ronda Rousey, she doesn't deserve it whatsoever. Like
Yeah, Ronda
No.
Rousey does not deserve the women's champion.
as
but
good as she looked
I
at SummerSlam,
do disagree with what he said about having Ronda in NXT. She's too big of a name to have her in NXT.
yeah, Ronda Rousey does not deserve to be in NXT. As good as NXT is, she doesn't deserve to be.
Were
in
you
She's a-
talk when I just before I came in, Lee? Sorry to interrupt. Were you talking about Braun Strowman in the Shield?
Yeah, I was talking about
Yeah,
Strowman and the
thank you.
Shield. It was the worst way to get a guy over.
Yeah, shoved down our throats, as Xavier said. Thank you very much for giving us our his opinion of how WWE is right now and how bad they are. But let's just cut to the chase. Now we're gonna start reviewing SmackDown.
Yep. And SmackDown got the better end of the SummerSlam weekend. And The Miz came out and saying he's retiring from Daniel Bryan. And this was the funny thing. And then Daniel Bryan came out saying coward a couple of times. And then Brie Mode comes out. And I was like, oh, Jesus, Brie Bella still has that song. That's the most annoying ever. We will never mention that song on this podcast again. I don't like that song.
We don't like that song, but I don't care. Brie Bella. Oh. Thank you. That's what I said.
Oh, yes.
I said that.
Yeah.
And I said Bobby Lashley deserved his title shot when he defeated Roman Reigns in Extreme Rules. I think I remember
Kurt saying it was going to be a number one title.
yes, but no, they want Roman Reigns to be the Universal Champion.
Roman Reigns. Let's have Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar again. That's SummerSlam.
If you're not gonna turn Roman heel,
Then
just turn
just-
Bobby Lashley
And just
heel.
turn Bobby Lashley heel, yes.
Just like TNA.
yeah. Though there was words saying that Lashley was a good heel at TNA.
Very good heel at TNA. I did watch TNA 2 years ago.
Even though it was in the shits.
Yes. But Bobby Lashley, very good heel.
All right, continuing on with the SmackDown review. Randy Goddamn
Damn
Orton
Orton.
versus Jeff Hardy. I'm glad they're continuing this feud. I'm glad they're...
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like how I saw Jeff Hardy take out his extreme enigma side. How he just kicked Randy Orton in the private area and just didn't even care.
Nah, that's actually happened, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened.
If it's alright with you guys, he's down the call. Where he just has to do something first, but he's down the call and discuss
Okay, well, we
Okay.
might have a special guest on the show
from America.
from America, guys. So that's going to be very interesting.
So, yeah. Okay, so continuing on with Orton and Hardy, this feud's going really good. I'm glad that Hardy didn't win the United States title at SummerSlam. Though, yeah, Orton and Hardy, this is going to be a good feud. Renee Young was interviewing the Bar, and then in came Guns and Gallows and saying that they want a shot at the tag team titles.
Oh my god, just turn them heel already. End of it. I don't like them as baby faces, man.
Yep, I couldn't agree more.
Have Styles and Gallows and Anderson and Balor. Hurry up, please. Please. Just draft him to SmackDown and make the Bullet Club.
For life.
Done. End of it. I don't like this. Keep going on, Leigh. Keep doing the review.
Peyton Royce versus Naomi. I was intrigued with the winner. I was intrigued that Peyton Royce win. You know, the usual thing. They go all, hey, let's have this popular person beat this guy who just got up. But Peyton Royce, this was an interesting win. I did like it.
Sorry, Leigh, to interrupt.
No, go on.
I'm really liking Peyton Royce on SmackDown. I think Peyton Royce is the new heel Charlotte.
And people are saying that they prefer Peyton Royce over Billy Kay.
Yes, the WWE are speculating to get rid of them and have Billy Kay turn heel on Peyton Royce.
Oh, all right. All right, so Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods were backstage a little concerned about Big E's taped up ribs. All right, so sorry about that. Technical difficulties. They were concerned about Big E's taped up ribs, and they have to continue on. They have to fight the Bludgeon Brothers by themselves. And then comes Becky Lynch. Now, I'm with Edan in saying that she doesn't deserve to be healed, but right now she's looking pretty good as a heel.
Oh my god, she looks different.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
She may be not deserving to be a heel right now, but right now she's doing pretty good as a heel. And Charlotte came out. It was just nothing but a bash down. It was a bash up between two old best friends. In came the rest of the women's division.
And you know what goddamn pissed me off? Having the heels be with
the heels be with Becky Lynch and the faces with Charlotte.
I'm sick of
I
it.
see your point.
I'm
see your
sick
point.
of it, man.
Yeah, I see your point there, Don. I see it. Though I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it myself. Like, it shouldn't be just heels backing up the heel person and the faces backing up the face person. It should be just every single woman backing up that person. Yeah. Rusev and Lana versus Andrade Almas and Zelina Vega.
Horrible.
Yep. Not as horrible as the first time this mixed tag team match happened. Though Aiden English came out to help out Rusev and Lana. And then a quick submission on Andrade St. Almas. And if you thought the first time was bad, the second was horrific.
They making him look like another Mike Bennett. Can you just make Andrade St. Almas
This is
champion?
Andrade St. Almas, for Christ's sakes. One of the best wrestlers to come up from NXT, and yet here he is, just not in World Heavyweight title contention.
I am sick and tired of this crap. WWE, I'm going to keep saying, get your crap together.
Get your shit together. Put it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit so it's together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's WWE. I want them to do that. All right. Nakamura.
Nakamura. Yeah.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura cut a little promo. A little video promo.
I like that.
Proclaiming himself he is the American hero and welcoming everyone to the United States of Nakamura.
Nakamura.
Now, I prefer that over the modern day Maharaja.
The Indian hippie.
The hippie from India.
The hippie from India.
Yep. Yeah, that actually exists. Renee Young was interviewing AJ Styles on the ramp. I don't know why this was on the ramp. They could have done it backstage. And AJ Styles said he doesn't regret how he treated Samoa Joe at SummerSlam. And then Samoa Joe came out and bashed up AJ Styles. And it was He was-
Amazing.
Yeah, he was amazing cutting promos.
The best mic performer. Just put him with freaking Paul Heyman.
He was like,
already.
"Oh, hey, Wendy, you thought Daddy was coming home? Daddy's gone night night."
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Shaw and
Samo-
Heyman. Whoo! Oh my God.
That'd be great.
That'd be
so great.
amazing.
All right, so Paige confirms that Becky and Charlotte were escorted from the ring. AJ Styles was in medical condition. And then Trashella came around and said that she wanted a rematch. And then was interrupted by Truth.
Truth?
Yes, freaking Truth. I'm getting sick and tired of this guy. I'm just getting sick and tired of him. They're trying to make him look funny, but he's not. They're trying to make him look funny, but he isn't. He is not funny at all. And after that, Carmella got her rematch next week. It's going to end up in another Charlotte victory. And
Hey, Leigh.
yeah,
You know how you said they just want her to hurry up and get 16 title reigns?
yeah.
They could make her lose, and we could have a match at Hell in a Cell with
Oh,
Carmella and Charlotte.
Christ almighty.
But I reckon it'll be Becky Lynch and Charlotte
Christ,
in the
no.
Hell in a Cell.
I don't want Charlotte to lose the title right now. I just want her to lose to Becky Lynch. Go back to the end of the line.
Go back to Raw and turn heel and verse Ronda Rousey.
That and go back to the end of the line and earn your way to a title match. That's what I want. The New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers in a no disqualification match. This was better than their SummerSlam match, I must say. And the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, especially Xavier Woods, they looked good.
I liked how they
They were
ended the match.
Yeah, they were the underdogs going into this match. And there was a question that I said to my little brother. Like, if the New Day were planning to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles, then why didn't they do that at SummerSlam? I already said this on this show before, but it's gonna be spelled out again. Like, I was a little confused about this decision. Like, if the New Day were gonna be SmackDown Tag Team titles, they were gonna win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Then why didn't they do it at SummerSlam? It could have been a big moment for them. Though, on the other hand, I'm just happy that the Bludgeon Brothers... Well, I'm happy this match was great, but hopefully we'll see a new tag team champions sooner or later. New Day won. They're the new tag team champions. That's the end of SmackDown.
Yay!
Yeah. On to the EL and B segments.
Guys, so what we are going to talk about here, and Leigh's going to go first.
Now,
Leigh, how they should book the Shield.
Well, yes, we're going to be going through the Shield. And with what they're going through right now, with Roman Reigns as Universal Champion, with Seth Rollins as Intercontinental Champion, and with Dean Ambrose left with nothing and hasn't said a word on Raw yet, I think this could lead to a heel turn with Dean Ambrose. Like, let this go on for I say 3 to 4 weeks, I say. Let them finish their feud with Strowman, have Ambrose turn heel, and then lead to a either Ambrose or Reigns feud or Rollins and Ambrose feud. More specifically Rollins, since, they were a tag team with the Raw Tag Team titles, and Ambrose was out on an injury, and then Jordan had to pair up with Rollins. You remember?
Yeah. Now,
I say Rollins and Ambrose.
Alright, well, I want Reigns to turn heel, and everyone knows
Yeah,
this.
everyone knows
And
that, yes,
everyone's,
for sure.
all my WWE mates are saying it's not happening. Even JD said it's not going to happen, but I am still believing in myself that Reigns and the WWE are just going to be like, alright, we're going to turn this guy heel. I just want him to turn heel already.
I'm not sure if the Shield's going to be the best bet. I said
Yeah.
I said it before, and I'm saying it again. It's not going to work. It's not going to get them over. It's not going to turn Roman Reigns heel. It's just going to make Braun Strowman look like a bigger babyface.
Yeah.
Like with Becky Lynch, it's just going to make her a bigger babyface.
I totally agree, man. And I think Roman Reigns, what they should do and how they're going to make him turn heel is one day that he's just, you know what? They're going to do a segment with the Shield, and Reigns is just going to be like, We all know who's the best Shield brother here. It's me. I'm the champion. And then Rollins and Reigns are like, whoa, 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 why are you being so egotistical and all that? And then Reigns, boom, Superman punch. Boom, spear.
Boom.
Boom. Done.
Boom. Done. Yeah, simple as that.
Finally, we want Reigns to turn. I want Reigns to turn heel. I don't know about Leigh.
Well, I want him to turn heel as well, but I'm just not sure how they're gonna do it. You know, it's just them wanting Roman Reigns as face. They want him to be the next big guy. You know, the next Hulk Hogan, the next John Cena, the next Triple H. I think, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna do it. I want Reigns to turn heel. I just don't know how they're gonna do it.
Okay, so Leigh, what else do you want to talk about?
You know, there's not really much to talk about, really.
Well, I will say this. We are going to talk about one thing. I'm going to talk about what do you think is going to happen after Hell in a Cell? I want your thoughts.
What's gonna happen after Hell in a Cell? I'm not sure. I'm more focused on Miz and Bryan, since you know this is the only match announced for Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So for Miz and Bryan, after maybe Miz and Bryan, maybe after Bryan and Bella picks up the win, I'm thinking like maybe Daniel Bryan can go after AJ Styles. You know, maybe when Styles is finished with Joe, or if Joe's finished with Styles. Oh yeah, actually.
Wow, guys, breaking news. Eric Rowan is injured.
So yeah, maybe that's the reason why they dropped the titles on SmackDown.
Paul Heyman drops CM Punk bombshell
Whoa.
after SummerSlam. And details on Rey Mysterio's WWE return.
Yeah, he's made a couple of appearances this year with Rey Mysterio. The Royal Rumble, the greatest Royal Rumble, which was confusing still. Though he made a couple of New Japan appearances as well. And just in 2 weeks, he's going to be appearing at Bullet Club's All In pay-per-view. So, back on points with Joe and Styles. I want Samoa Joe to win the WWE title at Hell in a Cell. And then maybe have a Joe and Bryan feud.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, my. The submissions in that.
Yeah. So, when Bryan is finished with Miz, when Joe's finished with Styles, Joe and Bryan.
You know what? Let's do this, Leigh. 5 potential opponents for Ronda Rousey.
5 potential opponents. Like, who would Ronda Rousey take on? Because everyone in the women's division suck. Other than Ruby Riott and Sasha Banks. Sorry. So 5 potential opponents for Ronda Rousey.
You're number 5, Leigh.
We've got someone calling.
Oh,
Xavier.
we got the American.
All right.
Hey, bro. How are you? Not much, man. Not much.
We are live now, guys, and we're talking to Xavier. Nice to meet you or talk to you.
It's great to have you on board, Xavier. Yeah, we're great, man. Thanks.
We're just talking about 5 potential opponents for Smiley Ronda Rousey. So, Leigh, what is your number 5?
So my number 5, since, you know, the women's division suck on Raw, I'm more thinking Natalya.
Natalya.
I'm definitely hoping for a heel turn for Natalya and to take that title from Ronda. But since her dad recently passed away, I'm not sure if she wants to be on TV as much. But
Okay.
Yeah, that is true. My number 5 is it's a hard one, but I think Charlotte. I don't like Charlotte. I hate Charlotte. I think Becky Lynch should have won that match, but Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey would be really good.
yeah, I think that too. I think Charlotte brings a lot to the table, just all around in general. I think she would make that match.
Yeah.
And I think she's the only girl that WWE would actually let beat Ronda.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
The Roman Reigns of the women's division.
Yeah.
Leigh, you're number 4.
Okay, so for my number 4, I I know you're gonna disagree with this one, Xavier. I'm thinking Bailey, since there's no one else who can wrestle on Raw. I'm thinking Bailey.
I think against Ronda, that's really, I don't know if that's, I just think Bailey is capable. I think everybody is capable. I even think Liv Morgan and them are capable to beat Ronda Rousey because Ronda Rousey is not a wrestler. She is UFC and stuff like that.
Okay.
My number 4.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Xavier's not finished yet.
I'm sorry. I think that I just think it's like embarrassing and a slap in the face for girls that like no wrestling just to get beat by an overhyped rookie.
Okay. All right, Edan, your number 4?
My number 4 is someone that everyone is sick of except for me, and that's Alexa Bliss, the new Trish Stratus. Alexa Bliss is amazing. I don't care who says what. Alexa Bliss is one of the best wrestlers on the goddamn show. But the best wrestler by far on that show is Sasha Banks. But Alexa Bliss should verse Ronda probably again.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that match was like my jaw actually dropped when she tapped out that quickly. I was just like, did that really just happen? Because I thought that they would at least let her get a punch in at least. Like, it was just like embarrassing.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I was more expecting that match to end up pretty quickly.
4 minutes.
That's just too pathetic.
Now, Leigh, you're number 3.
All right, so for my number 3, it's tough, really. I'm thinking Ruby Riott.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, all right.
I definitely want Ruby Riott to be a champion. I definitely think that she's proven herself.
What's happened?
I think she's very good. Her and that stupid kick, that Riott kick.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm glad you agree with me.
for my number 3, I was going to do it for number 1, but I'm too excited. It is the best wrestler, well, women's wrestler, in my opinion, in NXT, and that's Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler needs to fight Ronda already. I don't care about no four horsewomen of the MMA versus 4 horsewomen of WWE. It's going to happen at Survivor Series or WrestleMania. I want Shayna Baszler to verse Ronda Rousey. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would lead to a great match.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't really watch NXT as much as I watch main roster, but I've seen some of her videos, and I think Shayna Baszler is more than capable of beating Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. Leigh, you're number 2?
Yeah, my number 2. So for number 2, I'm thinking Asuka. I'm thinking Asuka versus Ronda Rousey. But we know that Asuka is not being used right on SmackDown. And if she was the undefeated Empress, she would have a chance against Ronda Rousey. At least a chance.
Definitely. I think after she just lost to Charlotte, it was just like she just went down the toilet.
Yeah.
It's like, who even is Asuka anymore? She doesn't have any main roster matches. Her first match on SmackDown, she lost the Iconics, and it was just like, wow.
I agree, Xavier.
Well, for my number 2, well, there's not a lot of opponents for Ronda because she's so dominant. I was going to say Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott is a good candidate or opponent for her. But I'm going to say a heel Sasha.
Ooh.
A heel Sasha because Sasha is the one who said, I am sick of all these people. Or no, not all these people, but Ronda Rousey taking our spotlight. Maybe she could turn heel and defeat Ronda Rousey.
I've been waiting for heel Sasha ever since she became babyface. I honestly don't even like Sasha Banks right now until she turns heel. I think the best Sasha Banks is the boss, the heel Sasha Banks. And I get what she's saying with Ronda. Ronda just came in here, won a championship, and thinks that she's the Evolution. Now, the Evolution started years ago. The Evolution started with Trish Stratus and the girls even before her, like Fabulous Moolah, etc. I just think that for Ronda just to come in here and say that she helping this Evolution is bullshit because she's not doing anything for it, but basically proving that just because you have money means that you can just come in here and take a title.
That is very true.
Good points there, Xavier. All right,
Your
so for
number
my
one.
for my number 1, Shayna Baszler. Simple as that. We don't need to talk about Shayna Baszler. You know, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, that would make a great match. Two former MMA fighters going out in a professional wrestling ring. That'd be really good.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is
Hold on.
that your number 2 or your number 1?
That's my number 1.
Okay. That was just one of you guys'. What was the other one?
Yeah, Edan put it. It's number 3.
Yeah, well, my number 1 is going to be not even a WWE superstar, but they've been rumored to do this. Chris Cyborg versus Rowdy Ronda Rousey in
Ooh,
a WWE
Chris
ring.
Cyborg. Yeah, I've heard of her.
I don't know if you watch UFC, Xavier. Yeah, I'm a massive UFC fan, so that's why I would love to watch that.
Guys, I think it's weird that you guys didn't have Amber Moon on that list.
Oh, right, Ember
Ember
Moon.
Moon is very good.
Holy shit, man. Thanks for mentioning Ember Moon.
Ember Moon
I'm
is
surprised-
good.
Yeah, Ember Moon's good as well, but I'm not sure if she's a good candidate for Ronda Rousey.
And now...
Hold on.
WWE kind of like threw her down to, like, she was cool when she debuted, and then after that, she's just there.
Yeah, I agree. It's like almost every woman on the WWE roster right now. Like they just get brought up and they just get brought up and then they're just there. Simple as that.
Peyton and Billy, that's a perfect example. Peyton and Billy.
Yeah.
For me, Ember Moon is very good. I think Ember Moon needs to move to SmackDown, but that's my opinion. But now I want to talk about the worst wrestler of all time, the worst champion of all time, and the person who's shoved down our throats every goddamn Monday night.
Roman
and every
Reigns.
pay-per-view and every goddamn WrestleMania for 4 straight years. Roman Reigns.
That's his name.
Roman Reigns. I want to ask you, Xavier, what should they do with the Shield? Should they turn Dean heel, Roman heel, or Braun heel?
I feel like Braun Strowman is just a heel in general. And even with the whole Kevin Owens thing, I thought like it wasn't even a heel. It was just like bullying him for no reason. Like they would make up and then he just beat him up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But I think the Shield should definitely turn heel. I'm a heel type of guy. I don't really care for baby faces. I think any heel of anybody is the best character I like seeing.
Yeah, well, Xavier, you're right on my boat because I don't like practically any baby face except for AJ Styles because to me he's the greatest wrestler of all time. But I think Roman needs to turn heel. I want to see Roman turn heel already. He's too much of a baby face. He's shoved down our throats too much, and he's a really bad wrestler. But
And his mic skills are trash.
yeah, his mic skills are worse than Charlotte. So
Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on her.
so I want to ask you, since you are a big WWE fan, who are your top 5 favorite WWE wrestlers?
Of all time or in current roster?
Let's say current roster.
Okay. Well, I personally like the women's wrestling better. I've just always been like that. I don't know why. It just is more appealing to me, and it's just better because how far they come. It's like great to see it happen, like from generation to generation. But for guys, I would definitely say AJ Styles or Finn Balor. I like both of them because they're both very talented, and you can tell that they love what they do. And for girls, I would have to say the Bella Twins and probably Michelle McCool.
Michelle
Ooh.
McCool.
All right, Xavier, I hope you don't mind this. Xavier, I hope you don't mind this. What was your thoughts on Finn Balor versus Constable Baron Corbin at SummerSlam?
That was like a joke. It was like the whole build up for the match just was a horrible outcome.
Yeah, I agree. And what was your thoughts on Demon Finn Balor appearing at SummerSlam? Was there any reason?
I was so psyched for that. I was happy for that, but then he didn't really get to do much with it. I was because the match was so short.
Exactly. And I was actually saying there was like no reason for Demon Balor to be there.
Because then the next week he wasn't even demon. He was back to normal.
Yeah, it was just normal Finn Balor the next week on Raw. Yeah.
I want to.
They need new people backstage making these storylines because they forget. Like Lana will be Russian and then not Russian the next week. It's like what the hell?
Let me say something. I want to say something. Do you watch independent wrestling?
What do you mean?
Like
is
Ring of
that,
Like Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Do you watch that kind of wrestling?
Oh no, I don't. Mostly WWE.
Oh, okay.
Mostly WWE.
So
Well,
mostly WWE.
I don't
alright.
know if you know the Bullet Club, but that is my favorite faction of all time, and
Our favorite faction.
yeah, our favorite faction of all time. Do you agree with me? They need to turn Styles heel, and
Guns and
Gallows
Gallows.
Nice pace.
Guns and Gallows and Finn Balor, all of them heel.
I think that would be like a nice change of pace because I've never seen AJ heel. It would just be cool to see where he goes with it. And with the club, I think I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're just there too. Sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's just that. Yeah, WWE don't know what they're doing. As I said, they need to get their crap together.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, what are your thoughts on what's his name, on the Shield coming back together? I already asked this, but what do you like? Do you think Dean Ambrose is gonna turn heel?
It really depends because he just got back from being out for months and stuff. But I think there's a possibility. You never know. Because the Shield, they just got back together, and Roman's that main guy because he has the title, and I don't know. Maybe he might turn on. I don't even know. Maybe not because they just got back together, but you never know.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
Leigh has a question for you.
Okay.
Put it to the mic a bit closer to the phone, the speaker. Yep, there we go.
Okay then. So my question is do you think that the Shield deserves to be back together? Cause with the Shield versus Braun Strowman, I don't see any point to it.
Yeah, me either. Like I said, random matches for no reason.
Yeah, take Strowman and Owens at SummerSlam. There was no reason to that. There was no point to them at SummerSlam. Neither was the Revival and the B Team. There's no point to that either.
The B Team, I don't really care for them either. They're just there. They just take up time on the show.
I'm great there's someone else out there that hates the B Team. I'm not enjoying the B Team at all.
Me neither.
The F team, yeah.
Yeah, we call them the F Team because it's just so annoying to look at.
Yeah, they're just annoying. I don't know. It's just not fun to me to watch.
And do you watch What Culture Wrestling, Simon Miller?
I do not.
Okay, great. Because he's an idiot. He gives Raw more ups and downs every single week. And he gave SummerSlam 11 ups more than downs.
14.
Yeah, 15 ups and 4 downs.
Horrible.
How do you guys feel about Becky Lynch turning heel?
Oh, I was excited for it. I don't see a point to I don't see any reason for Becky Lynch to turn heel, but right now she's looking pretty good. I understand why she's turning heel because of Charlotte stealing her spotlight, but Becky Lynch turning heel, she's really good.
I don't like it. I hate it. I think Becky Lynch needs to stay face. Charlotte needs to turn heel because the fans on Becky's side is exactly like Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. How they shove Roman Reigns down our throats.
And the people are on Strowman's side more than Roman's side.
They have to bring fake fans for Roman. It's not, man. I remember when they pushed Cena. I've never seen someone push this bad. This is worse than John Cena, Leigh. I'm saying it.
Nah, I agree with you.
I guess because the whole crowd, I get why she's turning heel, and her promo was legit. I was feeling it. I felt that. But I think Becky Lynch has always been a face, so it's like, or I guess that at that time in NXT with Sasha, but for the most part, she's been a face, and I guess it is different to see her heel. And same with Charlotte. I liked Charlotte heel. I think Charlotte face is just weird.
Charlotte as a
But yeah.
face is not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
But
Hell-
then,
Sorry.
but then whenever she is heel, that means that she has to talk, and her mic skills are trash too. So I'd rather her be a baby face and not go on the mic.
All right. All right. So yeah, Xavier, I got another question for you. What was your? Did you actually watch NXT Takeover Brooklyn 4? Because there was word going around saying it was the best takeover they've put on.
I did. I don't really care for NXT. I mean, my cousin watches it, and when he watches, I watch. But I don't like really go out of my way to see it. So no, I didn't see it.
Okay, but I do recommend NXT Takeover Brooklyn 4 for you because it was the best Brooklyn they put on.
Yeah, I heard that they blew the house down.
Yeah, it was better than SummerSlam. No doubt about it.
Oh, anything was better than SummerSlam. SmackDown Live this week was amazing. Way better than SummerSlam. I'd rather have those matches and that stuff happen than.
Well, SmackDown is amazing because of AJ Styles and Samoa
And because
Joe.
of the roster they have.
Samoa Joe, oh my god.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Naomi, like all those people are just amazing.
Yeah, Randy Orton is good as a heel. I don't like him as a face. Randy Orton is, well, for me, except for AJ Styles and Bret the Hitman Hart, is my favorite wrestler. So, yeah, I guess Randy Orton is good, but I don't want him to have a championship yet.
Yeah, me neither. I was. Crap. Do you guys like the whole Samoa Joe and AJ Styles thingy?
Do we like Joe and Styles? Yeah, we like the feud.
I think it's like alright, I guess. I'm not crazy for it, but when it's on, it's on.
I was crazy for Samoa Joe. You know, Samoa Joe is phenomenal on the mic.
Yeah, he's so good. He's good at being angry.
I got a question for you, Xavier. Me and Brandon have a question for you. This has nothing to do with WWE. What is your thoughts on Logan Paul versus KSI?
Oh,
Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Logan Paul's gonna snatch him, but at the same time, I think Logan talks the most crap, and usually the person that talks the most crap gets beat up. So you never know.
I'm going for my boy KSI because KSI, I reckon, is going to knock him out. But now I want to ask you another WWE question. This is an old school question. I want to know, who is your favorite superstar in the Ruthless Aggression era?
The what?
The Ruthless Aggression era. You know, between 2004 and 2007.
Yeah.
Oh, male or female?
It could be either.
It can be either.
Well, I honestly don't remember it that much because I was like little, but I can't even answer that honestly.
Wow. Well,
Okay.
I think Randy Orton personally because the Legend Killer. So since you're more of a not new school WWE fan, but since now we're gonna be talking about. So who's your favorite wrestler of all time? I guess.
That's so hard. There's so many great ones. Can't even think. I can't even pick one. Like, there's so many good ones.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Maybe you could put up a top 3. Like,
Do a top 3 greatest. You don't like just do your top 3 favorite.
so you
of
could do
all
like
time.
you could do like men, female. It doesn't matter. Like, you know.
Okay, I'll do top 3 guys and then top 3 girls.
All right, that's good.
I would say top 3 guys would be Finn Balor, the Usos. Can the Usos be as one person or two? They have to be two.
You could do a tag team as well.
Yeah,
You could do
tag
top 3
team's
tag
fine.
teams.
Okay. The Usos, and then I'd have to say John Cena.
Ooh.
John Cena.
John Cena, wow.
We don't like Cena.
John Cena in general. I like his personality, and I like the way his mic skills are amazing because he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
I agree with that.
He knows what he's doing.
I think the only thing I can like from John Cena is like the way he can wrestle. He may be old, but he can still go out there and wrestle.
Exactly.
Like with
The
his
one
match.
thing I don't like
Sorry.
is that he only comes around WrestleMania.
Like his match with Triple H at the Greatest Royal Rumble. I thought it was his best match this year.
I thought that was a really good match. Yeah.
All right. What are your thoughts? Because we're from Australia, obviously. What are your thoughts on the new WWE pay-per-view, Super Showdown?
The game.
No,
No.
the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view.
There's a new pay-per-view coming out.
Yeah, there's gonna be a pay-per-view in Australia at the MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yep.
okay, I know what you're talking about. I think it'd be like different. I don't really know about like the matches that are going on, but I think this would be really cool. Do you know,
So you think it was gonna be really cool? Do you think it's gonna be? All right. Do you think it's gonna be better than the Greatest Royal Rumble?
I don't know. That was. Oof. I can't even. I don't. Really depends on the matches.
Depends on the matches. All right. Yeah.
I also want to ask one more question. Well, from my side, what do you feel about, since you love women's wrestling so much, about WWE Evolution?
Evolution. I think I'm so ready for that. I've been wanting that for so long. I don't think Trish Stratus should be fighting Alexa Bliss. That's basically like Beth Phoenix coming back and fighting Peyton Royce. It's random and like stupid. I like Alexa Bliss as a wrestler. I like her on the mic, but they have never like had a moment in the ring, had a moment backstage, or anything. The only person that I would want to see Trish fight is Mickey or Lita, because they've had like the best female rivalries of all time, and I think it's just so random for her to fight Alexa. But at the same time, it's not, because if you think about it, over the years, Alexa's like one of the most decorated girls, winning the SmackDown and Raw Women's Champions on multiple occasions, and winning the Money in the Bank.
You do have good points there, Xavier.
Thanks, Xavier. Now, Leigh, if you want to talk to him.
Okay. So like Edan said, that you're.
You guys are kind of breaking up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I have one more question for you, since you're a big fan of women's wrestling, like Edan said. What were your thoughts on Carmella's reign as women's champion?
I think at first I was happy because it was just nice to see someone else than Charlotte. And now we're back to square one again, Charlotte being champion again. But I think Carmella at first, it was nice and cool. And then after a month went by, it just got like stupid, and it was the same thing over and over again. And then finally she proved herself at SummerSlam, and she proved why she should be the SmackDown Women's Champion. And of course, when she proves everyone wrong is the moment where she loses it, which I thought she did really good. It looked like she has been practicing and showing why she should be the champion. And then the moment she did prove it, Charlotte, of course, the overpushed girl that she is, won it. I think Charlotte was like my last pick.
All right. Xavier, thank you for having us on the show. Unfortunately, we have to go.
It's
it was
great.
a pleasure.
It was great to have you on board.
We appreciate it.
Uh,
Have a good night, bro. See you, bro. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Guys,
That's it for 2Sweet Podcast.
I just got to point out, Me and Leigh had no idea WWE Mind like that was going to join our show. You know, this WWE Mind, since he's from America, will have different views than me and Leigh. Now, me and Leigh have very similar views on WWE. So we barely disagree. Like, barely. Like, today we disagreed on one thing about the Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny wrestling. Other than that, nothing really.
Yeah.
Next week we will have a podcast. I think I will be doing my MMA podcast after Habib and Connor's press conference. So after that, then I'll be doing my MMA podcast with Louis Hall. I can't wait. He's my special guest. So if you want to tune into that, probably in 2 to 3 weeks, you are welcome, guys. And guys,
Not just yet. I have a special announcement myself. I want to help out Daniel with his movie podcast, and he and I are going to be reviewing. Oh my God, Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Now, people have been saying that it's pretty good, and I wanted to see if it was good. I want to see if the viewers were right or wrong.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet,
Is it
though.
in the movies?
No, it's not in the movies, but it's up online. I'll show it to you. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be helping out Daniel with the movie podcast, hopefully next week for a little bit. But guys, 2Sweet
Bullet Club for life.
Good night.